What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Well, my situation here in Florida currently is a little bit wet and a little bit rainy, but I figured it'd be a perfect opportunity to kind of go through the build of this bike. I have a 2021 Ducati Streetfighter V4, and I've done a lot of mods to it, kind of built it up to the way I like it. I don't think there's anything else I would really want to change or add. Maybe some more carbon pieces later on in the future, but as of right now I think it's a pretty good build. Give you guys a run through, show you guys what I've done to the bike, and I'll put a link in the description section to all the parts that I've bought, and a lot of them have come from motomillion.com. If you're in Florida, it ships really fast. Pretty much you can build an entire bike just from that one website, but I think a lot of it is sort of focused on those European sport bikes, a lot more high-end stuff. There's some Japanese stuff there, but just kind of keep that in mind. And there she is. So this is my 2021 Streetfighter V4. It's the non-S model. You can kind of see it's just got the black suspension forks. I think what I want to do is maybe start with the cockpit view. It's not much change other than I've got bar and mirrors. The stock mirrors, they go right here and they stick up quite a bit. They're, you know, quite a bit up here. Problem with the stock mirrors is they're like completely unusable, and they kind of don't look the part. I like the bar and mirrors. It looks a little bit more stealthy, looks a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, like the stock mirrors, you can only move them in and out. You couldn't tilt them and adjust them, so you couldn't get them to the point where you could just glance down at them and quickly see what's behind you. Whereas these, you know, they pivot on a ball just like a regular mirror. Yeah, so these kind of added functionality, as well as I like the way they look. I've also upgraded the levers, so I have these. You can get these off Motomillion. It's a pretty easy upgrade. It's a little bit more adjustable, a little bit shorter. I went with the shorter style. I like the shorter levers. Then other than that, what else did I do? Oh, quad lock with a suspension mount. So you can kind of see the suspension there. It's got these little rubber bushings. If you don't know, if you use like a handlebar mount, geez, it can ruin your phone's camera. And this bike doesn't have any GPS or anything, so like having the GPS on my phone and with that suspension, I haven't had any issues with my phone camera yet, so fingers crossed I won't ever have any issues. Another thing you can't see, but inside here, this is an electric it's a drive-by-wire throttle, and there's a lot of play that you can't adjust out. So you can see now it's nice and tight, but before you had like that much play, so it's quite a bit. And the Ducati, you can buy these off of Amazon. I think even Motomillion sells them, but you just take this shell out, and there's these little shims that you slide over the little teeth that rotate the throttle, and then it gets rid of all that play. So I installed some throttle shims or spacers, whatever you want to call those. But yeah, everything else is stock reservoirs, stock master cylinders, just different levers, stock handlebars, stock grips. Stock stabilizer. Moving on to some of the cosmetic mods. So a little bit of protection. I got these little stickers, these tank pads sticker things off Amazon. I got them on both sides. These weren't really made for this bike. They say they are in the description, but they didn't fit this at all. Like not even close. But I was able to kind of use the pieces and make it work, and it kind of looks good. So yeah, rather than returning them. But yeah, like they have a little like pre-cut out thing, and you're supposed to like, I went to line it up and it didn't line up at all, but I was able to kind of use them to make them work. So it works. You just kind of have to, there's like one piece I had to throw away because it just doesn't fit. Yeah, I got the tank pad stickers, or protectors. This one came with the bike. I don't think it's stock, but it is a Ducati Performance part, so it is OEM Ducati. The other thing is for protection. I have some frame sliders. These are off of Moto Million's website. They're CNC Racing. I also have Ducati Performance axle sliders. Haven't had to use them yet. Hopefully I will never have to use them, but it's kind of good to have. And I don't have one for the rear, but I'm probably gonna get one soon, just so that matches the front. But you can see here on this side, the other frame slider. And then I also got this Ducati Performance carbon fiber engine case cover. So, you know, hopefully I'll never have to use these parts. But in the event that it falls over or something like that, I'll have a little bit of protection. So another thing I've done to this bike is guards. So this is the radiator, that's the oil cooler down here, and it's just a metal mesh guard to protect the radiator, because it's literally wide open. So any little rock chip, it's extremely exposed. These are a must do if you own a Ducati V4, because I think even the Panigale is like this, where it's wide open and everything get to it. With this, it keeps it nice protected. Your wheel's right there, so like rocks can get flung up, and this kind of keeps anything bad from happening to your coolers. So oh, I do have, this is all ceramic coated, even the dark plastics, everything is ceramic coated, which is really cool. So it makes washing this bike really easy. And I even have found a waterproof coating and cleaner for the Alcantara seats. These are Alcantara seats. So yeah, it just makes cleaning the bike really easy. It is a little bit dusty though. I need to clean it. Need to give it a good wash. Tail tidy kit. Got the tail tidy kit, the stock one. It sits like way out here, and I think it's because it has to cover the rear wheel, and the wheel sticks super far out. So on this one, it sits way up in there. You can have the setting to where it folds the license plate like in where it's flat, but I don't want to. This bike already attracts enough attention as it is. I don't think I really want to attract any more attention from the police, so I'll just leave it like that. Moving on to the performance mods, where it gets a little bit more involved and a little bit more pricey as well. So basically, for horsepower and performance, I have the basic recipe for a naturally aspirated engine, an intake, an exhaust, and a tune. So the intake is a Sprint F street filter, not the race filter, but the street filter. The exhaust is from Dominator, which is a Polish brand. It's not like, it's a lot less expensive than like your Acura or your Terminioni, Aero. Those are all like $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 exhaust systems. This was $1,000 for this exhaust system from Dominator. Again, it's from Poland, and it sounds amazing. I love the way it sounds, and it works great. It bolts right on. I think it still looks good, but yeah, it's a lot more budget friendly. The tune is a Terminioni T800 upmap tune that I basically take the seat off, plug it into the OBD port, and then you do need an adapter to go from the standard OBD to a what is it called, the Ducati 4-pin. Plug it in, download an app on your phone, pick a tune, press a couple buttons, and then you're good to go. It was another exhaust system that was a single exit, so that it had because obviously they don't make a tune specifically for this exhaust, but I picked another exhaust system that was also single exit, so that hopefully it worked great, and it does seem to do the job. So if you're trying to do your own budget exhaust system, there you go. You can use the T800 upmap and just pick another exhaust system in there that is single exit. And the last thing I've done to this bike is the clear clutch cover, which is sort of like the coolest looking thing ever. So this is a clear clutch cover from I think this is Ducati. Yep, Ducati, which replaces, and then in order to do this kit, you have to buy this window, which is this black piece. So on the factory V4, there is no cutout for clutch. If you ever have to do the clutch on a factory V4, you have to pull the entire side case off the bike. It took me about I think it was like 3 to 4 hours to take that apart, and then you replace it with this side case, and then you can bolt on the rest of it, which makes it look amazing, but also it makes it really easy to service your clutch if you ever need to replace your clutch packs. So it looks great, and it helps with maintenance. Man, that thing looks so good, and it's really loud in this garage. But yeah, that's the clear clutch cover, and it just makes the bike look amazing. That is like a must-do mod if you own a Ducati. But yeah, that's it for the video. It is super hot. I'm really sweaty right now. It's super humid because it's raining right now. So I think that's gonna call it. I'm gonna call it for the video. I just wanted to at least post something. I haven't been posting in a while, so stay tuned for more videos. I got a lot more videos with this bike because I pretty much just got it. I only have I have such a little video of this Ducati, and I've done so much to it. It's just I've been busy, but now that I'm done with school, just focus on job and YouTube. There's gonna be a lot more content coming out on this bike. Anyway, as always, I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and like always, it'd be super dope if you press the like button. It'd be awesome if you subscribe, and until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.